Thought I'd catch this on tape. We're in the new shop. More on that later. More pressing matters. If you, this is the full spectrum laser cutter. A lot of folks have it, and I'll tag this so YouTube people can find it. I just blew this machine up, and I will tell you how I did it. The high tension wire from the laser itself. Let me unlock this. Get in there, okay. That high tension line, there's the laser tube right there, and that guy came undone during the move here. And so as soon as I turned this guy on, and as soon as the laser kicked on, I shoved, I don't know what the hell they are, 30,000 volts. I mean, it's a lot, it's a shit ton. And my assumption is it grounded to the chassis, which in theory should have gone straight to ground and been grounded and just gone to ground like ground is supposed to work. But it didn't. It made its path thusly. Here's the motor driver board. There's a couple heat sinks on these driver chips. It's been my experience in the past that these driver chips are really friggin' sensitive to electrostatic, and apparently these are no exception. So here's the brain, in case anyone's wondering. This is what's inside the machine, and these usually plug together. Now, what I have been able to do, if I can remember my pinouts here, I took, this is my oscilloscope. Buy one of these, by the way, they're great. Disco, it's $100. But I grabbed this guy and I plugged in this guy in there, which is my logic analyzer. Actually, this is 16 channel. I actually have two of those. So I ran through the logic analyzer and the scope itself, and between the two I was able to assemble a pinout, which is there. So I figured out the pinouts. Wasn't too bad. It's basically laser on off that goes through a transistor. There's the transistor right there. So so we get a 5 volt high from the brain when we click the laser on, which turns into a low going to the laser power supply. That's simple enough. And then limit switches are simple enough. Normally closed to ground. That's what these loops are. And then finally, what do we got here? Wait, I can't remember. 2 is step X, which is this guy here. And 3 is direction X, which is that guy. Get in there. Okay. So I've picked up direction step, which normally goes to that driver there. Power, and I've got a big, gigantic stepper from my CNC, which is also disassembled. But here's the software that normally runs the laser cutter, and I can jog with my keys here, and if you'll see, I can jog. So you can see there's some numbers. I can jog. Okay, so what I have arrived at now is apparently my brain is good. I'm getting a high-low with the laser coming on and off. It won't run with the stop switches unplugged, and I've got X and Y. Thank God for a 2-axis machine. I've got X and Y figured out. So at this point, it looks like I just got to calculate steps, which shouldn't be that hard. I assume it's going to be 16. And then I just, looks like I just got to get a parallel plug there, or MacGyver dead bug solder onto that. But it looks like I just need to pick up some pins, some cheapy eBay drivers, which are probably in my parts box, and it looks like I'm back in the ball game. And it also looks, the brain attaches right in there, so I have this chasm of space to put drivers. I could mount them just boom boom right there, wherever. Guess it doesn't really matter. So 2 cheapy drivers, and I think I'm back in the ball game. Thank friggin' God. And also thank God that, pick your God, or energies of the universe, or whatever, but it also is awesome that this power supply, which is 24 volts out for the steppers, it appears, and a shitload of volts out for the laser, also apparently takes care of all this crap as well. It apparently takes care of my gauge and my knob and my switch depth and the key, and everything else is apparently routed through here, which makes my life just a shit ton easier over here, in the fact that apparently I just got to pick up some pins. So, lesson learned, if you replace the tube and you reconnect your wires, they're going to be loose, and you need to check them after a move. That's my advice. This was a big fucking scare tonight. This machine feeds my family and puts a roof over my head. This is an incredibly important $3,000 worth of equipment sitting here. So, sucks it happened. I'm more than happy that it looks like I can fix it, and I'll keep you apprised of the results. So, hoo-hoo. Fun. Love moving. Okay. A less than enthusiastic ting, but a ting nonetheless. Ting.